Today we'll examine 3 significant dissertations about the experiences of children during and after the Holocaust. Each of these provides a unique view into the survivors' memory, trauma, and narration. Cisnero, Child Holocaust Survivor Trial, Tribulations, and Memory of Time Spent in Ghettos and/or Camps. Sophia's Forgetting and Remembering, Narrating Holocaust Childhoods in Hiding, and Farber's Integrity versus Despair, the experience of traumatized child Holocaust survivors. Specifically, first one is Cisnero. She draws primarily on the survivors' testimonies, memories, and oral history archives. She blends historical analysis with trauma studies and pays close attention to memory construction. It centers on children who endured ghettos and concentration camps and highlights their unique survival strategies after losing families and the long-term psychological consequences. Her conclusions emphasize that children not only preserve memory, but also shape Holocaust historiography by bringing attention to the experiences that are often marginalized in early scholarship. Sophia focuses on children who survived in hiding. Sometimes these children survived with Christian families, in convents, or under false identities. She looks at recorded personal interviews, personal memoirs, and archival material to gather her information. She uses narrative analysis by examining how the survivors tell their stories and how their silence, memory gaps, and fragmented recollections reflect the trauma they endured. Her content underscores the tension between forgetting and remembering. Many survivors suppress their stories for decades, and then later on in life, they decide to give them a voice and get them out. She concludes that the act of narration itself becomes a form of survival, helping these hidden children to make sense of their fractured identities. The last one was by Farber, and she takes a psychological and developmental approach to look at these survivors. She uses analyzing interviews with the aging child survivors. Her methodology is grounded in Erik Erikson's strategy of psychosocial development, specifically the tension between integrity and despair later in life. She explores how childhood trauma reverberates across the lifespan, shaping relationships, identity, and emotional health. She concludes that resilience as well as vulnerability, while many survivors forge meaningful lives, the unresolved trauma surfaces in later life and complicates their aging and memory. When taken together, these 3 dissertations show the power of the survivor's voice in shaping Holocaust memory. Cisnero emphasizes children in the camps and ghettos. Sophia reveals the struggles of hidden children. Farber traces the long arc of trauma into old age. Each one relies on testimony as a central source, but also they use the methodologies of historical analysis, narrative inquiry, and psychological frameworks to demonstrate how survivor stories can be different or interpreted in different ways. Thank you so much.